out the door, I've noticed that our room key cards have furry.
Welcome to LionCon.
And
this is registration.
Yeah.
We got some fluff butts. Yay!
You didn't even take the goddamn
All right, so first we'll do some very quick introductions. You at the end.
Oh.
Who are you again?
Good morning, everyone. I'm a guy named Malcolm Ray. I do some acting here and there. I'm on a show called Nostalgia Critic. And also, it's a lot of fun. And
I mean, yeah, you all credit card.
Yeah, I'm also a freelance voice actor, and I do a lot of commercial work and other little things. Yeah.
You'll have to excuse me, I have more breakfast in me than sleep, and I ate light this morning. My name is Scott Kaiser Neko from Team 4-Star.
Does the bourbon you had count as breakfast? Does that count as the light breakfast?
Yes, in fact, that was the entirety of my breakfast, bourbon. If any of you have seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, the guy who works on that, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I'm also a voice actor for Funimation, and if anybody has ever seen the anime for Danganronpa, I was Tanaka. So, very obscure.
What's a Tanaka?
A Tanaka Gundam.
Oh,
so, you know, those giant robots.
Oh, it's a Gundam!
Yes.
Nice.
And so, yeah, nice to be here.
Gundams.
And then we're just some other guys. I'm Timber Puppers. I did some Undertale dubs a while back. I've done a bunch of other things. Tony Cry Night, Five Nights at Freddy's. A lot of internet stuff. I did a voice for this gentleman to my left here. In the history of Trunks Abridged, I was future Gohan. That was fun.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then, who are you exactly?
My name is Edward Bosco. I'm a voice actor. I'm from Chicago, so... Go Cubs. I've been in a couple video games you might have heard. Street Fighter V, I'm Ed. Killer Instinct, I was Conrad and Gargos. I was in Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel as Machias, and One Punch Man as Hammerhead. Bunch of stuff. JoJo's, if you guys watch that, I was in that, so yeah.
Alright, so with that aside, we're going to open up the floor to all of you. Who wants a career in voice acting? Who's interested? I see a lot of hands. That's awesome. Alright, so questions. Anything you want to ask? Let's go.
Do the voice.
You, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I wanted to get started, I would have to make a choice between one of... Would you prefer a blue Yeti or blue snowball or something like that?
Blue Yeti. Do not buy a blue snowball. Please, whatever you do not ever buy a blue snowball. The blue Yeti is so much better. So much better. You get a lot more versatility out of that mic, the sound quality is better, and it's only a little bit more expensive. Frankly, the extra money is worth it for the blue Yeti. That is the best beginner mic, in my opinion.
Or something, say, from Samson.
Samson also works. The CO1U is good. The CO3U is good. There's a couple of other starting out USB mics. The AKG 120 is also pretty good. And I always like to say this to people, if you're just starting out, don't bother with an XLR mic. That's something for much later on if you decide you actually really want to get serious about doing this. That's several $100s, and please do not waste that much money on something if you're not completely sure that this is what you want to do. So start with the USB mic, start with something nice and easy.
Blue Yeti's a great starter mic.
Yeah, and the idea is really to kind of get yourself used to the whole concept, because as he said, yeah, the Blue Yeti is a very good introductory mic. So yeah, if you're new to this, and again, you're not sure you're serious about it, don't bother with the XLR. However, once you are sure that you are serious and want to do it, consider that next step, because that is the only way to do proper professional recordings.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, you'll also want to have a nice soundproofed space. There are a number of ways you can do that. Just look it up online. Me personally, I have a little home booth that is built, the frame is built out of PVC pipe, and it's draped with moving blankets, which are amazing for muffling sound. Altogether, it only cost me about 70, 80 bucks.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions?
That was shady.
Yeah. But, so, like, the long and short of it is very difficult to get noticed by companies, to get noticed by other actors. But if you, like, you can do it. It takes a lot of hard work, though. You will bust your ass. It is the hard road. Like, but if you can do it, you can actually get some cool opportunities. I was in Battleborn as Ernest the Bombardier, and I would never have probably gotten that opportunity if it weren't for Team 4-Star, if it weren't for the thing that I made from the ground up. So I feel bad telling you or promoting that idea because it is very hard and it is very rare. But if you don't have any other opportunities, if you are in a place where it's like, I can't get to Dallas, I can't get to New York, I can't get to LA, then you know what? It might be worth it to just sit down and plan and work on something. It may take a couple of years, but if you're good enough and if you try hard enough, it's possible.
I think the big thing is you have to ask yourself, what can you offer the market that's not already out there? So like the new craze right now, like everybody knows Critical Role, right?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. So playing D&D online is kind of a big thing now, but you have to figure out, if you were going to use that for an example, how are you different than everything that's already out there? So I'm on a show called The Unexpectables right now, which is awesome, working with Taka and Chris Zito and Gaijin Goomba, and they're awesome, but they're nothing like Critical Role. It's a lot more casual, they're a lot funnier. It's just a different flavor. It's almost like you're sitting down and playing D&D at the table rather than something that's scripted or really thought out with a high production value. So it offers something different to the market. So as you're sitting there like, oh, am I just going to do a Let's Play on Twitch? I'm like, well, there's a million people that do that. What do you specifically offer that I want to watch that I can't get anywhere else? So maybe you're playing games in a giant, costume with a crazy head, and you're like, look, I'm the best Mortal Kombat player ever, and I'm doing it with paws. Woo! Yeah. Like, that's different. I'd be like, all right, I'll watch that.
And honestly, the best way to kind of get in is network. Network like crazy. Meet other people who are doing this too. Ride their coattails if you have to. And keep in mind, there's also a wrong way to get noticed. Like, don't, call a studio 10 times a day or stand outside the bedroom window of an agent going, hey, did you hear my demo reel? Like, there's a right and a wrong way to do it.
This sounds like a voice of experience.
I don't talk about that anymore.
Look, I promise.
I was in a really bad place.
He doesn't hate you anymore. He just doesn't want to see you.
Well, that's a big relief. Phew. All right, any other questions? Oh, you've been raising your hand for a while, sir.
Wait, hold on. Not actually.
I'm sorry, Malcolm.
Well, yeah, you're going to do a lot of beating the pavement. Like, basically, you're going to want to search for opportunities. Because, the way I started out, I was just a guy looking for work, an actor looking for work. And I happened to come across the audition for demo reel for Channel Awesome. And, yeah, whoever remembered demo reel.
I like the demo reel.
Oh, thank you. Well, you were the one. Thank you for watching. Yeah, and so, like,
you're the one in 21.
And it led to other things. But it's basically going out there, because I was in school at the time I found out about the audition. It's just like, doing the work up front, going out there, doing the training, networking, meeting people. Because like when you're in that atmosphere around those people, like you're gonna find opportunities. It's difficult when you're out there on your own, but if you look for it, like it's gonna be worth it in the end. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Nobody sucker punches werewolf. Wait! He's the Hulk! Ain't my fault he picked the worst possible time to turn back into the puny guy. And we'll babysit your pet monsters. No worries. Nobody's getting in or out of here tonight. Now I got you, big green doofus.
Wow. There we go. All right. Whoa.
Why don't you start, Scott?
Yeah, so on the, I see on this one, the babysit line, you went more dejected and kind of like bored with it, which I kind of find funny. So you've got a good idea of of how you want to handle the character. If you want to add more grit there, I think it would work. But I also kind of like this more, this werewolf kind of sounds, how do I put it? Kind of like a mama wolf, and I kind of dig that.
Yeah. One thing I want to point out, and this is just actually a good general note that we should have brought up earlier. When you're looking at the scripts, sometimes you will see certain words in italics or bolded. That means they want you to emphasize that. So, for example, in this script, on the first line, nobody sucker punches werewolf, nobody is in italics. So, punch that word this time around.
Ready?
Nobody sucker punches werewolf. What? He's the Hulk! Ain't worst possible time to turn back into the puny guy. And we'll babysit your pet monsters, no worries. Nobody's getting in or out of here tonight. Now I got you, you big green doofus.
Nice! Alright, round of applause. Alright folks, that's all the time we have. But
Bob's already getting ready to be fursuit, and we just got here to the hotel.
Uh-huh. Hey, I was born to be a fursuit.
I do beg your pardon, good sir.
Fursuiter. Step 1, learn how to say fursuiter.
Yes, you're out of the fandom, go home.
Hi.
Actually, keep laughing.
I love you. Ah. How you like being a furry? Yeah? You were loving it yesterday. Yeah. There's Mr. Ninja over there.
It's time for everybody's favorite internet segment, Ask a Ninja.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You're gonna do something. What were you gonna do?
I beg your pardon. I'm offended. 24.
Ah. He's so sweet. We're gonna see a panel here pretty soon. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yay.